but he picked up by Young. Comes around tight angle, shoots, blocked out in front. Will go behind. Meanwhile, you've got Arsenal and Cooper having words. Arsenal wants to go, and Cooper's going to drop the gloves as well. Here we go, fight. Olivier Arsenal and Jack Cooper. Second fight we've seen for Cooper, who went after David Phillips for the Seahawks earlier in the season. Helmets are off. Big right hand from Cooper. Arsenal trying to get a hold of the jersey. Another right hand from Cooper. Arsenal can't unload. Another right hand, and now he's got a thing, but that's missed. And Cooper's going to take Arsenal down. Olivier Arsenal probably just trying to get his something going for his team. But Jack Cooper, very rarely see him fight. And I'll tell you what, we've seen him stepping up to the plate a lot more this season with the captaincy role.
Curlin and Hayden Levine, the two starting netminders. Will Curlin save percentage up to the start of this weekend? Oh, here we go. Joe Gretton
and Ross Venus.
Well, yeah, we thought that this might happen, I guess. We're holding on. Venus holds on. Gretton with the bombs. And
so Venus falls over, the Lightning fans claim the win, and hopefully that's the end of it.
Phantoms break, here is Zane McKenzie. Dear me, surely. Well, the Phantoms' sense of injustice, surely. Oh, and here we go. McKenzie and Max Stewart. Max Stewart puts him down. Curlin.
Romford pick up that interception and play it forward, and D will come back, and they're going to go. Callie Robertson and Yokoyama. Who would have thought it? Yokoyama gets a punch in there. Robertson got him there. Yokoyama with uppercut. And Robertson goes on top. And Roberts is claiming that one. And the fans' favourite, Yokoyama, and I say that ironically, comes to sit down, as does Callie Robertson.
A foul there, and there's definitely a penalty on the cards here, and it's all kicking off now. I think Liam Morris didn't like the hit from Dylan Lawrence. Now Archie Salisbury's in another fight. I said in the other period, how long would it be before Archie Salisbury gets in a fight? And now Stead is unleashing on Archie Salisbury, and Salisbury again wins that fight, and this place erupts.
Move forward, big pass through the middle. Ison's waved off, surely. Oh, and they're going to be somebody's throwing hands. It's Bricknell and his Kel. Yeah. Bricknell and Kel and Beatty in the corner. Not a lot to see from down here. Beatty trying to rouse the fans, they respond.
Shaw, but it's not over yet. But Guesty, full stretched out of his stick, pokes to the side, and we're still not done as MJ Clancy finally gets a shot off. And D-side trying to come back at the Lions, and Liam Morton-Shaw is going to be a penalty. He's been hit hard. Then there might be some afters here, as that's a big elbow, and Somerton's not happy with Burgess, and he's still down, and that's not good at all. And we might have our second 5-minute major for an elbow. Whether you agree with the first one or not, that one certainly is. And Jared Dickinson, he's going to get a timeout, and Jared Dickinson shaking his head. Jared Dickinson's almost in disbelief he's been called for that. And I think the referees might be having a word here about Dickinson might be on his way out, as Orton Shaw is still down, his head's still not up. Jared Dickinson shaking his head, he's in pure disbelief, he's in trouble here. But I think he may be in more trouble than he initially realised, and it's good to see Liam Orton-Shaw back to his feet. He had a fantastic defensive play moments beforehand, where he stopped Gary Simpson, MJ Clancy on a loose one. But I would be very surprised.
Sports, doesn't it? And if a club,
we've got gloves dropped in the centre ice. It's Cooper and Davy Phillips. Bit of a tie up at the moment. Don't know what quite started this one. Phillips, a couple of left hands, and the officials will call that one there.
Hey, the crowd are loving that one.
Couldn't quite see it from our camera angle up here on the gantry, but Phillips did get a couple of left hands in from below the tie-up.
It's a bit out of nothing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know really what started that one off. I think everything had been simmering for a few minutes, but that was mainly with Sean Miller.
Yeah.
So I suppose...
Take them on for the team, maybe.
Well, obviously his captain stood up for Miller there. Cooper's, C on his chest, decided to have a go with, one of Hull's vets.
that came in front of Rennie Marr. Oh, there's a bad check there on the boards. Again, no penalty given. Suster's slow to get up on that far side. As Lightning right now playing with four down, and that puck is, well, the goal is off its moorings. Oh, we have ourselves a fight. Picozzi is thrown in with Spadafor, and Spadafor takes him to the ice after taking a shot. Spadafor again sticking up for his man. Was a poor check on the corner.
But that's picked off by the Lightning. A high stick was used by Mitchell King, but Max Stewart has the puck. He finds Rutkiss. And a big hit, and now it's been called by referee Hewitt. A few of the Lightning players took exception to that. Rutkiss not happy with the hit on Max Stewart. Will Hewitt saw that. I don't know if actually going to go on there. Don't know if Max Stewart really needs to get involved with this, but this will just leave things a little bit spicy for the end of the game and going in for tomorrow's match up in Telford. No need to have a fight here because that will get reviewed by... I know the fight has happened. Well, Harding has dropped the gloves and so has Max Stewart. Not much going on here. Neither team really wants to have a fight, but I think this will be two willing combatants now, and Harding has gone for it with Max Stewart. Max Stewart not renowned for his fighting, but he's done well to hold on. And a few swings now being thrown. And some big hits in the end for Max Stewart. Lightning in no desperate need to play this part.
Raiders dancing through that, and straight away we have ourselves a fight within the first 20 seconds. I believe that's Hamill dropping the gloves.
Yeah, Hamill and Dewey.
Hamill with the height disadvantage, but as you said, folks, this is a kid. Doesn't matter how big you are, he's going to take you on. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And Carter Hamill will take them all on. Landed a good few punches there as well.
And how do you get a crowd that is 2,500 strong going?
Forsberg takes the shot, it comes off the pad of Zimostra, and then the second chance opportunity saved by Zimostra, and now the fists are flying. We've got a fight here at Planet Ice MK. It's Forsberg, I think it is, who's really gotten off to an aggressive start. He's taken on the number 73, Josh Hodgkinson. And Harrison, you called that perfectly. We could just sense it was bubbling beneath the surface. There's a lot of argy-bargy, pushing and shoving, and that right there will see our first fighting penalty of the evening. It will be Hodgkinson and Forsberg who go to the
Sends it round to Wallace. Wallace leaves it and now Sisters with it. Sisters. Big hit there on Sisters. He's gone down. Icing will be called, but there's a fight from Gulliver. And Gulliver and Josh Kelly are going at it. And that's sticking up for your man, I think.
Phantoms have always got the puncher's chance. Doesn't help though when Ben Skatonis blows a tyre, and there's a chance, and there's a fight behind the net. Hamill went after Levine. Levine is throwing glove punches. Levine has thrown off the blocker. He's not happy. This is a result of just a torrid second period. Now Harewood with Levine. It's turned into a little bit of a line brawl. And we got some wrestling below the goal line. The officials don't know where they're going. Butler's getting in there. There's punches being thrown. Davis is trying to pull his man away.
Sasinis stood up on the blue line by Brandon Ailiff. And look out, Sasinis and Ailiff are going to go at it. The gloves are going to go off. Brandon Ailiff versus Sasinis. Both players go down. Well, Sasinis weren't happy about being quite cleanly dispossessed at the blue line and went back after with a little cheeky jab on Ailiff, and he was more than happy to drop the gloves. I think he got the back end of the action there.
And that's the end of the second period. A fantastic, and we're going to go here. Are we going to go? I'm trying to see who it is. Chamberlain's in there, that's for sure.
He looked as if in the last few minutes he was going to go off. He was angry about something.
So Bobby Chamberlain and Callie Robertson having a and then Chamberlain with a stick to Jordan Marr's head, and I'll tell you what, that's going to get a reaction. You're not getting away with that, and we're going to go here big time. Stenning gets roundhoused, and there's going to be many penalties here. Let's just try and keep on. Stenning's going right in front of the goal. Stenning's absolutely destroying Cornell. Liam Stenning really didn't like the stick to the chin of Jordan Marr by Bobby Chamberlain. There's still fights going on. There's still some stuff knocking on in Neuralice as well with all that's going on. Haywood's there, and we're in the corner again now. And that's Kyle Carruth in there that I can see. And the officials are trying really hard to get this. Kyle Carruth's got blood coming from his face. Declan Bammer's want to have a chat with somebody. And there's a lot of folk want to have a chat with a lot of folk. The Chamberlain stick to Marr's chin was just uncalled for, and that was always going to get a reaction. And that's one of the ones that you just don't like to see. Everybody calming down a bit now.
I should say. Dunbar, this could be disaster if he puts the puck. Shot on net. Rebound given out by Napier. Another shot just wide. Still the delay penalty goes on. Oh, we're going to go. We're going to fight here. Cochrane drops the gloves with Young. They're close to the boards. Is he either going to get any punches off? Cochrane gets a couple of rights around the back of the head. And then the grappling move to the ice.
And they're ready to go, but the referees are standing in the way here. And they're gonna go! Bonds and McClellan! Helmets off, gloves off, here we go! And Campbell's getting a bit close for my liking. And he grabs him. Bonds with the right. Bonds! Feeding him like a punching bag! Bonds! Go on, Bonds! Bonds! Absolutely giving him it all there. And Wood is going to drop the... And Wood drops his gloves and James is just lapping. James is just lapping. And Massey's coming in. Oh, now he drops the gloves. Now he does. Finally he becomes a man and he's going to get beat up for his troubles. Wood and James. And Wood is just beating him. And James goes down. And that is well deserved. James has been giving it the biggin all game. 59 with the slash on Wood. 59 should go to the box now. But is he?
Not even trying.
Phantoms. Well, there you go. Noyes Venskatonis. He's going to get a pasting by Griffin, but fair play to the lad for getting up.
Yeah, so Venskatonis objecting to the hit on, I think, Hartman.
There was a hit on Sari that Venskatonis answered the call for.
Sorry.
And Hartman is down there in the corner with Nags.
And now we've got Gretton going.
And there's a third man in there.
And suddenly it's getting a bit unnecessary.
Well, if we can get a replay, it's still going on, so let's keep the camera running on it.
So Gretton and Martelli.
Hartman's lost his helmet. He's got Nags with him. Gretton's lost himself, and as Gretton's gone.
And he's going to add resisting official to that as well, as if he's not careful. But yeah, Gretz is gone.
So in the corner you've got Hartman. Ed Naggs was round him. 33's Malik Martelli, who goes into Gretton. Nothing too much there.
I'm not sure Martelli did too much wrong there.
I said at the time, I think there's...
Able to clear the zone, and that hits the roof, so the puck will come back into the defensive zone. And Rio Greenhill Park and Ballant Pagosti are...
Malik Martelli.
Sorry, Malik Martelli and Pagosti, they're having a bit of verbals, and now... Well, Sean Norris has dropped the gloves, as has Pagosti, and... Well, not quite too sure what happened there. Sean Norris...
Sticking up for his
teammate, and I don't know what Ballant Pagosti had said, but he has rolled up the entire Lightning team.
Joe Gretton. Joe down low. Yeah, it's a penalty.
So
and a fight.
Foster and Endicott.
Yeah.
Foster with the bombs.
Foster, there you go. There we go.
So all coming from that initial hit on the Phantom by the boards. Joe, I think they both rather enjoyed that.
It's with Dylan Webb. Dylan Webb dropped the gloves a couple of weeks ago. They want to go. We're going to go again. Dylan Webb giving away some height to Ken. Ken gets a good right hand. Webb's got to get his footing. He's taken a couple of right hands. Webb gets up though, says I'm going to give a couple back. Hey, how about that from Dylan Webb? How about that from Dylan Webb? How about that from Dylan Webb?
Well, the UFC might be in London tonight, but that is fight of the night in the UK as Dylan Webb just says he's going to go. He turns around to McGinnis, who's going to take his helmet off, takes a few rights for his troubles, and weathers the storm a little bit, takes the knee as gets slightly knocked downwards, gets back on his feet, rocks his man with a right hand. Ken stops fighting and then takes a couple more. Dylan Webb's not going to let him go. Looks at him and just pulls him straight into a straight right. Knocks him to his knees, and Kent's not getting up for that one. It's good night, Irene, and Dylan Webb sets the building on fire.
What a fight. Ken got a couple of good ones off early. We'll do it all again in September, and hopefully it'll be far more like this. Oh, Hewitt took a big hit there, and he's down. Is he winded? Sobchuk goes the other way, takes a high stick. That's got to be a penalty. Oh, Chamberlain, he's going to let a couple go. Morris gets in there. Well, the season's going to be over. Don't let someone jump your teammate like that. Hopefully Hewitt's okay. He did take a big hit from Smetham. Hodgkinson wants to go with Smetham. Chamberlain's throwing punches on the ice. He's a great player, Chamberlain, but we know he's got this short temper. And I want the Pitbulls to respond. Oh, well, that's... Someone get off the bench! Someone get off the bench! If he's challenging you, get off the bench! Bobby Chamberlain, he's a leader, but if he's going to challenge you, show a bit of heart. Someone get off the bench. You don't do that in someone else's home rink. He's challenging the whole bench.
He's challenging Richie. He's challenging Richie Hargraves.
We're going to have a bench clearance here. Here we go. We're going to have a bench clearance. Who's going to pair up?
Sean's going. Sean's going.
Morris is going. Napier, Smetham. Well, Chamberlain challenged the whole bench. I love Bobby Chamberlain, by the way, before the whole fans call me out. I love him. But if you're going to challenge the bench, someone's got to respond. Richie Hargreaves is going to respond. Yeah, go on, Richie. None of your team are.
Go on, Richie.
Go on, Richie.
Go on, Richie. Have a go at him.
I want to see this Pitbulls team man up.
They're going again. They're going again. John has left the booth to go and defend his club. As the rest of the Pitbulls just eye up anybody on that whole roster is poor Lee Hewitt is getting helped to the bench by the physios after taking the big hit from Smetham, which kicked all this off. But somehow amongst this, Jordan McLaughlin's gone all the way up to the other end of the ice and he's got involved. Jordan McLaughlin's having words with Tanner Butler.
Let's hope Hewitt's okay. That's the most important thing. Hopefully Jason Hewitt is okay, but if Bobby Chamberlain's going to do that, and he's sticking up for his team, he's a captain. I don't necessarily like what he did, but I would have liked someone who wasn't the GM. I would have liked someone who wasn't in the timekeeper's box to answer the bell with Bobby Chamberlain.
Even Dimitri Zamostra's on the rink, because how bad that was. Like, they even want the fans to jump on the ice and have a go. I mean, here's the hit on Hewitt. As he takes a high one, he takes a knee on the knee, I believe, from Smetham.
It's Duant. This is Chamberlain, throws the helmet in, and he challenges the bench. And Bobby Chamberlain's a tough guy.
And then someone spears him with a stick. I don't know who it is. But then it all kicks off back here, and this is what sets it all off again.
But rather than White say throw the helmet into the crowd, go and challenge the guy.
And something kicks off up here. It's Kent just charges at Tommy Napier. And then everybody comes over to defend their goal. Duant slams him. Duant absolutely hammers the bloke who goes after Tommy Napier.
Again, Jason Hewitt is the main concern. Hope he's okay. Bobby Chamberlain, old time hockey. He's got a real mean streak in him. He challenged the bench from a whole perspective. I don't really have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is someone answer the bell. Go and do it.
No one from the Pitbulls wanted to get involved. I'm surprised Dylan Webb didn't jump out of the box and start laying haymakers again.
I think both sets of players are maybe going to be asked to leave the ice as the officials look to calm this one down. Well, we finished the season with a little bit of entertainment here.
I mean, they wanted to send the fans home with something. I didn't realise we'd be sending both teams home early.
I think the game's been called. I think the game has been called. And I think the Pitbulls are going to take the win. Wow, it's like it is like watching Slapshot in here this evening with the Hanson brothers. Sobchak wants to go with someone. This might not be over yet. Mackenzie, to his credit, is trying to calm people down. Mackenzie's telling Napier to zip it. Well, we waited from September to March, the third week in March, and we've had our most memorable period of the season.
This might be the most memorable period of hockey I've ever had in my entire lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Not in real life anyway. I've seen highlights of stuff like that, but never before have I seen a whole line brawl. I don't think I've ever seen the general manager get involved in a game like that. As Hull get waved off by the fans.
Old time hockey. Are we going to continue? We shall see. Mackenzie, to his credit, is trying to calm everything down. Duant steps in on you. It's a hockey play, I've got to say that. I don't think it's a dangerous hit. I hope Hewitt's okay. We're going to maybe see this again. He thinks he can pinch in. It is blindside. Yeah, I can understand. Duant maybe has to answer the bell for that. That was a penalty there, that high stick. And the referees just weren't calling anyway. And this is where Chamberlain just went, I'm going to take on anyone I can. And I don't mind that from a captain. He has got a short temper. He's a tough guy. I'm not criticising Bobby Chamberlain as such. I love the guy as a player. But if you're going to go old school hockey, Jake, if someone challenges your bench, maybe it's just me and Richie Hargreaves, but someone's got to challenge him back.
I mean, I thought you were going to go down all the stairs and get on the ice yourself to find someone, John. I mean, Richie wanted a feast. The Pitbulls get the win on home ice. But like, listen to the roar in the building. You haven't heard this since the 10-3 win over Peterborough.
This might be the best ever in the pack. This game is not going to finish. This game has been called off early with 4 minutes 46 minutes remaining, I believe, because the Pitbulls are celebrating. Every player is on the ice. Again, let us say the most important thing, and I've interviewed Jason Hewitt, I've met Jason Hewitt. Jason Hewitt's a tough hockey player, but he's a lovely, lovely guy as well. He's a great player in this league, even at veteran status. We hope that Jason Hewitt is okay.
Yeah, he skated off the ice under his own power. He had help from the physios just holding up his abdomen a bit, where he took the knee to the chest, but he skated off on on both feet. So hopefully he'll be okay and be able to continue into what will be an exciting playoff appearance.
Oh well, Freddie, our director, has got a few things to look at for the replays. Jake's got some highlights to cut this week. I wouldn't miss them if I were you.
I'll be here all weekend cutting this bit up. I might just cut this bit up and just send that as the highlights. There you go. Here's Hayward, who goes to challenge Napier. Tommy's not even Tommy's stamping on helmets. That's what it is.
Okay, so I got no real problem with that.
And then Duant levels the man.
Fisher lets a couple go on Morris. Morris eats them and throws a couple back. That was probably the best fight of the bunch. Fisher have been looking for somebody from midway in the period. And again, no problem with any of this.
Still a scrum going on in the middle.
I'm not one of those commentators that criticises. This is two teams with a lot of passion. But I think this game is over. Indeed it is. The home season ends for the Bristol Pitbulls without an opponent on the ice, with 4 minutes 46 seconds still remaining technically in the home season. But we are done, and the Pitbulls, Jake, in what is the most memorable period of hockey of the season, have recorded a 6-3 win.
Always good to win the memorable games, and I mean, they've certainly done that. They came out of that third period absolutely flying and handed it to Hull. As you see the clip of Chamberlain throwing his helmet into the Pitbulls bench once again before all hell broke loose. But I mean, you don't get more memorable than what's just happened on the ice.
The only thing I say there, and you know, we're having a good time and the Pitbulls have won. First of all, again, hope Hewitt's okay. Second thing, it shouldn't be the GM responding to that challenge. I have no problem with Bobby Chamberlain as captain of the team saying, come and take me on. But someone else should have responded, not the GM.
I mean, nobody from the Pitbull side really wanted to fight. It was sort of, they only fought because the whole players were taking them on. I mean, Sean Morris doesn't really want to go, but he's forced into it by Fisher. And then a couple of other guys laid a few punches going on, but I think at that point you needed about 6 or 7 Dylan Webbs on the ice to be able to take everybody on that wanted to go in a whole jersey, but
And here we go. We're going to have a fight behind the play. It's Ryan Watt and Brandon Miles. And this is a case of, I think, both understanding the assignment more than anything here.
Wattie's trying to get something sparked here, and Brandon's obviously stepping up and doing his job.
32-54. Once these guys get loose, we might see some fireworks.
Linos are
Meanwhile,
hovering.
English and Pitchley have had a slashing match as well. Watt and Miles throwing
heavyweights.
Absolute bombs at each other. Finally, the Lions would step in. Well, it's generated some atmosphere in the building, if nothing else.
I think.
A little fist tap between the glass dividers between Watt and Miles. Like I said, both very much understanding of the assignment there. 32-54.
on him.
Mikey! Go, Mikey!
Go on, Grant. They're in the middle having a fight. Oh, he still wants to go.